Have you ever wondered what it truly means to be a high-value man in today's fast-paced, ever-evolving world? There have been shifting dynamics in relationships and social structures. Standing out as a high-value man has never been more important, especially when it comes to interacting with women. In this video, we'll uncover 6 transformative techniques that high-value men use to command respect, build trust, and inspire admiration in their interactions with others. You'll not only learn how to strike the delicate balance between authenticity and intrigue, but also how to master the art of confident communication and avoid the subtle mistakes that can sabotage your value. By the end of this video, you'll have actionable insights that can profoundly shift the way you view your relationships and, most importantly, the way others perceive you. You'll find that these strategies go beyond mere tactics. They help shape you into a man of character, integrity, and depth. Stay tuned, because these techniques are the foundation for becoming the kind of man who truly stands out and inspires admiration.
Before we dive in, I'd like to ask for your support. If you find value in this video, please give it a thumbs up, as your support helps me continue producing content that spreads Stoic philosophy and self-improvement strategies. If you're not already subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe button, the notification bell, so you won't miss any upcoming videos.
Now let's get started. 1. Avoid being overly nice. The first technique to embrace is avoiding the trap of being overly nice. In today's world, niceness is often misunderstood. Many men believe that by being excessively nice, always agreeable, and never assertive, they can win favor with others, especially women. However, this couldn't be further from the truth. Being overly nice can often backfire, leading to a lack of respect, as people begin to perceive you as inauthentic or lacking in personal boundaries. While kindness is an essential virtue, there's a stark difference between genuine kindness and people-pleasing. High-value men understand that being overly nice often comes across as trying too hard to gain approval, which can make others feel uncomfortable or suspicious of hidden motives. Women in particular are highly intuitive and can quickly detect when a man's kindness stems from insecurity or a desire to manipulate. When your kindness is over the top, it starts to look like servility, and servility never commands respect. The key here is to remain calm, composed, and authentic in your interactions. Be kind, but with boundaries. True kindness is rooted in confidence, not in a desire to win approval. High-value men are kind because it aligns with their values, not because they want something in return. When you operate from this place of authenticity, women will naturally respect you more, because your actions will seem genuine, not calculated. This brings to mind a timeless quote from the philosopher Seneca: "He who seeks to be loved must show kindness, not just desire it." The essence of this is that kindness, when it's genuine and freely given, is powerful. But when it's laced with the intention to manipulate, it loses its value. High-value men know that true respect is earned when kindness flows from self-respect rather than from a need to be liked. Additional tip: embrace assertiveness without aggression. Being kind doesn't mean being passive. High-value men strike a balance between kindness and assertiveness. They're not afraid to express their opinions, set boundaries, and say no when necessary. Assertiveness demonstrates that you value yourself and your time, which others will naturally respect. Remember assertiveness. 2. Add intrigue to your conversations. The second technique is adding a sense of intrigue to your conversations. This concept goes beyond simply holding a conversation. It's about captivating her attention and keeping her interested in learning more about you. Women by nature are attracted to men who are somewhat mysterious, men who don't lay all their cards on the table from the start. A sense of mystery signals that you're a man with depth, substance, and self-control. The modern world is filled with men who are too quick to overshare, either out of nervousness or because they believe that being an open book will endear them to others. While openness has its place, it's essential to recognize that intrigue often lies in what's left unsaid. High-value men create a sense of fascination by revealing just enough to pique curiosity, but holding back enough to keep the other person wanting more. You don't have to be secretive, but there's an art to strategically revealing bits and pieces of who you are over time. To do this, make a conscious effort to steer away from mundane, surface-level conversations. Instead, dive into more meaningful topics that engage her intellectually and emotionally. Ask thoughtful questions that show genuine curiosity about her life, her dreams, her passions. At the same time, share aspects of your life that reflect your depth and experience, but in measured doses. The goal is to create a natural flow where you both reveal interesting facets of yourselves without giving everything away at once. Additional tip: master the art of storytelling. One way to add intrigue is by becoming a great storyteller. High-value men often captivate others by weaving stories from their life experiences, filled with emotion, lessons, and humor. Storytelling isn't just about entertaining, it's about showing who you are in a way that's relatable and engaging. When you share experiences, do so with purpose. Focus on stories that illustrate your character, your values, and your journey, while leaving a bit of mystery for her to discover later. 3. Be a listener, not a talker. The third crucial skill is learning how to listen, truly listen. High-value men understand that conversations are not about dominating the floor, but about creating a space where the other person feels heard and understood. In a world full of noise where many are quick to talk but few are willing to listen, this skill is invaluable. Women in particular appreciate men who listen attentively, not just to their words but to their emotions and deeper feelings. When you listen deeply, you show that you respect her perspective and value her opinions. This is a powerful way to build emotional connection. The ancient philosopher Epicurus once said, "Listen much, speak little." It's advice that remains relevant today. High-value men speak with intention and listen with empathy, knowing that understanding someone goes beyond just hearing their words. It means understanding their emotions, needs, and desires. Being a good listener doesn't mean you don't contribute to the conversation. It means you know how to create a balanced dialogue where both parties feel valued and engaged. When you listen with genuine interest, you make her feel seen and appreciated, which naturally draws her closer to you. Additional tip: active listening is key. Listening is not just about remaining silent while the other person speaks. It's about active listening, engaging with what's being said, asking clarifying questions, and offering thoughtful responses. By practicing active listening, you'll show that you're genuinely invested in the conversation, which makes others feel valued and appreciated. 4. Be authentic, not predictable. Authenticity is one of the most attractive qualities a man can possess. High-value men don't rely on cliches, empty compliments, or tired pickup lines to connect with women. Instead, they embrace their true selves and communicate from a place of sincerity and depth. Authenticity means being real, being vulnerable, and expressing your true thoughts and feelings without trying to conform to what you think someone else wants to hear. Predictable phrases like "you're so beautiful" are fine, but they lack depth. To stand out, high-value men focus on making genuine, thoughtful observations that reflect their unique perspective. For example, instead of saying "you have a nice smile," you might say, "I really admire the way you light up a room with your energy." This not only feels more authentic, but also shows that you're paying attention to her as an individual, not just offering generic flattery. Additional tip: vulnerability is strength. Authenticity also means embracing vulnerability. Many men shy away from vulnerability because they see it as a sign of weakness, but in reality, it's a sign of strength. Being open about your feelings, your struggles, and your imperfections shows confidence. It shows that you're comfortable in your own skin and that you trust yourself enough to be real. 5. Avoid feeding her ego excessively. It's easy to fall into the trap of feeding a woman's ego, especially if she's used to receiving a lot of attention from men. While there's nothing wrong with making a woman feel special, high-value men understand the importance of balance. Excessive flattery or constantly putting her on a pedestal can backfire. It can inflate her sense of self-importance and disrupt the balance of the relationship. Instead, treat women with the same respect and consideration you would offer anyone else. High-value men know that constantly boosting a woman's ego can create a sense of entitlement or mistrust. That when you engage with her as an equal and don't fall into the trap of making her feel unattainable, she will respect you more because you come across as confident and self-assured. Additional tip: keep the relationship balanced. Relationships should be based on mutual respect, not on one person always seeking validation from the other. High-value men don't seek approval or validation, they provide it when it's deserved and don't hesitate to withhold it when necessary. This creates a dynamic where both people feel respected and valued. 6. Flirt with confidence and playfulness. Confident flirting is another skill that high-value men master. Flirting, when done right, adds a playful, fun element to any interaction. It shows that you're comfortable with yourself, confident in your attraction, and not afraid to express interest in a lighthearted, engaging way. The key here is balance. Flirting should be confident, but not overbearing or desperate. When you flirt, you're signaling your interest while also maintaining a relaxed, easygoing attitude. You're not trying to win her over with a series of compliments or rehearsed lines. Instead, you're showing her that you're enjoying the moment, that you're comfortable with who you are, and that you value her company. This type of flirting is attractive because it shows that you're confident without being needy. Additional tip: use humor in teasing. Playfulness is an essential aspect of flirting. Light teasing, gentle humor, and playful banter can make interactions more enjoyable and less tense. High-value men aren't afraid to inject humor into their flirting, making the other person feel at ease. Just make sure the teasing is always respectful and never crosses into hurtful territory. Final thoughts. Now that we've explored these 6 transformative techniques, it's time to put them into practice. Remember, being a high-value man is about more than just following rules or strategies. It's about embodying a mindset of self-respect, confidence, and authenticity. By mastering these techniques, you'll naturally command respect and admiration in your interactions with women and others. Remember, even the most beautiful or desirable women are human beings with their own insecurities and imperfections. The true strength of a high-value man lies in his ability to see beyond surface-level beauty and engage with a woman's true self, while maintaining his own sense of integrity and self-worth. As Stoic philosophy teaches us, our power lies in how we control ourselves, not others. Focus on building your own character, living with virtue, and engaging with others from a place of strength and confidence.
If you found value in this video, please subscribe and give it a like. Share your thoughts in the comments below. What resonated with you the most? Let's keep the conversation going. I appreciate you for staying with me until the end, and I commend your commitment to self-improvement. If you've made it this far, comment there below to let me know you're serious about leveling up. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Stay strong, warrior.